スカイドラゴンの雷撃をかき消した。まさか勇者様か。カリバリスに比べると大丈夫だ。Start to play, dance with me, make me sway. 힘은 ᴠ괏���이 ᴅᴏ 잃ᴛ Hold on, are you saying that's Rimuru? Huh? You need something or what?
Did you just say that you're going to the forest of Jura?
And what if we did?
Would you allow me to accompany you on your journey? Aaron, let's go on and here. Shizu.
ᴍᴜsɪᴄ
favor. Could you eat me? Just like you ate my curse. I don't love this world. Yet, I can't hate it either. I don't want to be absorbed by this world.